Hello people, I am back for another little life update. I just want to start by saying that I think chatting to you guys has been really helpful for me. I have reflected on the fact that growing up I was a very private person, and although that is good, I think that it may have sort of hindered a few things in my life, and that by being open even just on these videos, it's actually really helping me become a more confident person. So that's my little positive start. Not gonna lie, the rest of this is gonna be a little bit about how I have had a difficult 24 hours, let's say, in fact no, 48 hours. I have firstly done exactly what I promised I wouldn't do in lockdown, and I have totally rammed full my calendar with brilliant fun things, and I'm now absolutely exhausted. This is something that I've always been prone to doing. I've always been the type of person that seeks to run before they can walk, and I think it's a brilliant part of me that's enthusiastic, but equally I seriously do need to learn to rein it in a little bit, and I am certainly paying the price right now. So that's going to be my moving forward sort of aim, is to try and be a bit more realistic about my time and what I can do with it. The other main thing is about my stomach. I think life is very good at keeping us on a level playing field. You know, I have been up at the top of the mountain for the last week or so. I went up to Hickstead, where I was doing some hospitality type stuff for a closed, behind closed doors sport show jumping competition there, and that is like my dream. I love being up there. I am literally like riding a wave, and that plus going to Harper has just been, I have felt like on top of the world, and I've come home from that and my stomach has just completely erupted. I'm in agony, I've got bloat, I don't want to eat anything, and then on top of that I got my accommodation through yesterday from Harper and it's catered. Now I know that that may sound a little bit spoiled brattish, to be like, oh, I'm upset that I'm in catering, but for me that is something that I find is a major apprehension, because I really struggle going out to eat food because I can't control what I'm eating. Firstly, because it is a way that I overcame my anorexia and how I sort of like deal with my food, but also because my stomach is so sensitive to things, not knowing what I'm going to eat and how that it will affect me is something that really stresses me out. I also, it just so happened, I had an appointment with my stomach consultant today, and I basically ended up in a great big blubbering mess of tears, telling him that I didn't really, or I couldn't see living like this in this much pain for this foreseeable future, and that I would actually rather stop eating again to deal with it, because I've worked out that basically if I don't eat, because I like during sometimes if you skip a meal and things because you're really busy, that is the only time that I get relief from the stomach pains and all of that type of stuff. And last night, especially at home, was just unbelievable. It was unbearable, and that on top of the Harper situation, I pretty much just turned around to Mum and said, I don't think I can do this anymore. So that's been really hard, and I must admit I've gone from up there to down there, but that's life, and I'm trying to put it all in perspective. Do you mean I had a really good chat with my consultant today, and we're gonna work on a dietitian, and hopefully I can chat to the people that do the catering at Harper and they can sort of work out something specifically for me. And I think what I'm learning is that there is a way to solve every problem. It may not arise immediately and you may have to work quite hard for it, and it may not seem straightforward, but if life was straightforward, then there wouldn't be any point in living it, because we wouldn't have challenges to overcome and we wouldn't be able to grow as people. I am still going to go to Harper and I am going to make the best of it, whether that will be, by whatever is put in place, but there has to be a way around it. I'm not going to let my stomach problems rule my life, as I promised I wouldn't let my feet or my anorexia rule my life. it's nearly a year since Dad passed away, and I made that promise to him the last time I saw him that I would never go back to being anorexic again, and I'm gonna keep that promise. And actually, maybe by going to Harper and having catering and sort of not being quite as in control of my food is actually another way that I can prove to him and to everyone else and to myself that I am really over this and that I can grow as a person. There's going to be a lot of challenges along the way, and if this is the first one and I can overcome it, then I'm really looking forward to getting the best out of everything. So yeah, I hope you guys are all looking forward to going back to school if you're not already, in uni and all that type of stuff, and to Back British Farming Day, which is tomorrow. I literally cannot wait. I've got my little wheat pin to wear, which is very exciting, and I will keep you updated on all that is going on in life. Speak to you soon. Bye.